All right, the 2016 fantasy football season is just about upon us. People are excited. Drafts are starting. Leagues are being put back together, and there's you can just feel it. There's an excitement in the air, and everyone's excited that fantasy football is back. Welcome to video number 3 that we're created to introduce a program called Free Agent Companion Tool. The first 2 videos, the first one was a how-to, basically how to use the program. The second one was a delve into competition websites and how to find the cheap sleepers. And now this one is just a brief description of the premise on how the program works. The program is built. It's an algorithm put together and color coding system put together using fantasy stats, the player stats, averages, um, you know, number of drop back attempts per TD, per INT, average receptions, yards per reception, etc. The algorithms put together to put forward the best player to give you the best opportunity to win week in and week out. But now that being said, it is a statistics-driven program, so you won't really know going into week 1. I mean, you can use the program going into week 1. It's going to give you the best players to start based off of the team that they're facing, the strength of their opponent that they're facing, but obviously there are no stats in there. So moving forward, the program becomes stronger each week as stats are built into the system and the algorithm takes into account the statistics of each player. But that being said, up until about week number 3, we are going to offer this program at a discounted rate. And then after week 3, going into week 4, when there's sufficient statistics in the program, it's going to go full price. So I'd like to invite you now to go to fantasyblitzlive.com, download a copy of the program. Number 1, it'll help you get familiar with using the program. And number 2, until the first week of the NFL season, there is going to be a 2016 fantasy draft rankings in here. This is only going to be available until week 1 of the NFL season, then I will remove it. So, but basically what I've done here is I've taken a collection of draft projection websites, several websites, and how they rank each player. And I take all of those rankings per player, average them together to give you one solid projected ranking. So you don't have to visit 12 different websites to see who's ranking what player in what order, drafted in what round. I basically put everything together into one simple spreadsheet for you. Several expert websites, CBS Sports, ESPN, NFL.com, Michael Fabiano, you name it. I've used their stats in here, and they're all combined and averaged out to give you the most informed draft pick by pick number that you can have. So very simple. You can choose the fantasy draft for PPR leagues, which is my personal favorite, or the fantasy draft for standard leagues. And how this works, you click the button, it will instantly export an Excel spreadsheet. You can see I've done this before, sorted in order, top down, the top 200 plus players. So starting from 216 on up, print this or have it handy when you start your draft, and just as each player is taken, take them off here and just draft the best player available on the board when it's time for your pick to come around. And the draft, the standard drafts, same thing, very simple, very basic, the top 200 plus players. And there is a little bit of difference between the PPR and the standard draft, but there you go. So in a nutshell, that's it. First 3 weeks, this program will be offered at a discounted rate. Week 4, it goes to full price. But right now, I invite you to go check out the program at a super discounted rate of, I believe we have it at $2.99, to go in and strengthen your draft plan. So it will be updated weekly until week 1 of the NFL season. And for now, that is just about it. If you're going to choose to play fantasy football this year, I wish you luck. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to contact us at the Contact Us link once we make that live on the website. Otherwise, have a great day. One final thing that I did forget to mention earlier is this program is going to be updated weekly and provided to you weekly. So it'll be provided by week as you receive them. It is recommended that you keep them in archive, but they will be named by the week that they're associated with. So as you download them, be sure to archive them at the conclusion of the fantasy week. Don't use the previous week's statistics for the next week's games, if that makes sense. So moving forward, each week the program will be made available no later than Wednesday that week. You can download and use it obviously until the following Monday night, and then at which point you probably just want to either delete it or archive it into your My Documents to just kind of keep it and go back and look at them. So as usual, any questions, please use the Contact Us link on the website. Once we make that available, we will get back to you as quickly as possible with any questions or comments. Other than that, have a great day.